If you're a woman, especially a mother, I need you to hear this. You're not struggling because you're unmotivated. You're struggling because you're carrying more than most people will ever understand. And there's a secret to achieving any goal you want. Stay with me until the end. You're about to understand why your life changes the moment you do. Hey, love, I see you. You're juggling a universe no one else can see. The kids, the home, the emotions in the room, the invisible mental load, the pressure to show up for everyone, while somehow finding the energy to show up for yourself, too. And then, on top of all of that, you dare to want more. You dare to build something. You dare to grow. But building anything as a woman, especially a mother, feels like trying to plant a garden in a hurricane. Every time you sit down to focus, something pulls you away. Every time you start gaining momentum, your energy gets rerouted to a crisis, a need, a responsibility. And when results don't show up fast enough, when progress feels invisible, when you're pouring yourself into something and no one sees, of course you get discouraged. Of course you feel like maybe you should try something else. Or start over, or put your dreams on hold again. You're not failing, you're overwhelmed, you're overstretched, you're undersupported. And most importantly, your nervous system does not feel safe enough to stay. Keep listening, because once you understand this, everything you've ever struggled with suddenly makes sense. You've been conditioned to think consistency is about discipline or willpower, but it isn't. Consistency is identity, and identity is regulated through safety. There's nothing wrong with your ambition. There is nothing wrong with your ideas. There is nothing wrong with your follow-through. Your system is simply trying to protect you, because when you associate consistency with exhaustion, pressure, guilt, loss of rest, or anyone being disappointed in you, your subconscious will hit the brakes. Not because you're lazy, but because your body doesn't feel safe enough to continue. Read that again. Let me tell you about two women. They both have dreams. They both start inspired. They both want more for their lives and families. One woman burns out fast, not because she's weak, but because her nervous system is working overtime. She's trying to grow while already carrying the weight of motherhood, relationships, emotional labor, and survival mode. The second woman, she's not more talented, she's not more privileged, she's not more confident, she's just regulated, grounded, safe in her body. And because of that, she stays. 6 months later, she's transformed. 2 years later, she's living the life the first woman dreamed of. The only difference, not intelligence, not luck, not motivation, just consistency, or is rooted in safety. I promise you, if you stay, your life will shift in ways that will make you unrecognizable. Stay with me, because we're getting closer to the real secret. The hardest part, the silent phase. There is a phase in every woman's growth where she starts showing up, and nothing happens, no validation, no audience, no proof her effort matters. And for mothers, this phase hits differently, because the internal dialogue gets heavier. Is this unrealistic? Should I focus on the kids instead? Is this selfish? Why isn't it working yet? But listen, nothing is wrong with you. This silent phase exists for one reason: to eliminate the people who only stay when the world is clapping, and to elevate the women who continue even when no one is watching. If you can breathe through this, if you can regulate yourself through the quiet, you immediately move into a frequency most people never reach. Keep going. We're about to uncover the secret. You think your problem is motivation. It's not. Motivation is a rush. Consistency is a rhythm. Motivation depends on mood. Consistency depends on identity. Motivation asks, do I feel like it today? Consistency says, I'm here. This is who I am. This is the shift from hustle to devotion, from panic to presence, from pressure to sovereignty. This is 11-era energy. You've waited long enough, so here it is. The thing that makes any goal, any dream, any vision eventually become yours. You must make your goal feel safe. Not exciting, not urgent, not perfect, safe. Because when something feels safe to your subconscious, staying becomes inevitable. That's the secret. Read it again. Let it land. Your nervous system decides whether you continue or collapse. Your identity decides whether consistency is exhausting or embodied. Your devotion decides whether you evolve or repeat. You don't need to try harder. You need to feel safer. And once you do, you'll finally experience what happens when a woman stays. So hear me when I say this. You're not behind. You're not inconsistent. You're not scattered. You're a woman who has been surviving while trying to grow. Now, you're becoming a woman who grows while feeling safe. And that, my love, changes everything. Call to action, personal plus identity anchoring. If this transmission spoke directly to your soul, if you felt seen, understood, or softened, like the video, subscribe, and comment one word, the thing you're ready to stay consistent with, not from pressure, but from devotion. This anchors the identity shift you just felt. I'll see you in the next transmission. Your next era is already unfolding.